This is the business plan for From Kathy's Kitchen. From Kathy's Kitchen is a sole proprietorship, home based business, and its main business location is at 907 Topaz Street, Green Heights Subdivision, Novaliches, Quezon City. The business will initially make and sell homemade, ready to eat food, but will eventually branch out to catering. Our mission is to offer quality, healthy, affordable homemade food to busy individuals, mostly working moms, young professionals, those in charge of their households and their own businesses. From Kathy's Kitchen, we'll start with making and selling homemade Filipino meatloaf, also known as embutido. Based on initial testing and study, this dish has evolved from being just an occasional dish on family feasts and holidays to a staple everyday meal. The total project cost is 45,500 pesos. The product based on original family recipe will be made from best natural ingredients and no preservatives. The suggested retail price for each product is at 150 pesos, and the pricing is based on prevailing market prices and cost plus markup pricing. Discounts will be offered for volume sales as well. The business will eventually offer and sell the following product lines: processed meat products like cold cuts, chicken products like cordon bleu, ready to eat salad or pasta meals, pasta sauces, and salad dressings. This is a description of the target market. First off, we are looking at selling to females 18 to 65 years old. They're single, married, or widowed. They belong to the low, middle, and upper income bracket. These are stay at home or working mothers, young professionals, those who usually do not have enough time to prepare meals, would rather eat out before going home, retired professionals, students, grandmothers, individuals who are either breadwinners or in charge of their households and or their own businesses. They are both wholesale and retail buyers. They visit and buy from the local wet and dry market first more than the supermarkets. They reside in urban areas. They usually reside or rent townhouses, apartments, condominiums. They live in gated communities. They usually look for easy to prepare meals, healthy meals, food with longer shelf life, can be stored over long periods of time. The product is to be sold through direct or personal selling to end consumers. But to boost sales and expand the customer base or target market, the following methods will be employed: participation in local food fairs and bazaars, promotions through social media like Facebook, Pinterest, and food blogging sites, and product samplings. This is the projected sales for the next 5 years of the business. For the initial operations, we are looking at selling 300 units, earning 44,000 pesos. But for the following years, the business would have partnered with retailers and wholesalers, therefore increasing production and sales. As mentioned, for the end consumers, the product will be sold at 150 pesos per unit. But for retailers, we're gonna sell it for 130 pesos per unit, and for wholesalers, it's gonna be sold at 120 pesos per unit. Based on the sales forecast for a quarter for the first year, and the average number of units to be produced per month is approximately 21 units. The business can still increase this average to about 30 or even 50 units, depending on seasonal sales. The production cost per unit is at 106 pesos, but of course this can still be adjusted or this can still decrease depending on the volume of production for each month. For the projected sales, we used an assumption of 5% in annual increase in production to compute for the annual cost of sales. Raw materials will be sourced from the local market, which is situated about 200 meters from the business location. All equipments needed for production shall be purchased brand new, so we can minimize costs for maintenance and repair, and for longer depreciation period. At its startup, the business and its operations will be handled by the owner. Additional production staff will be hired as the demand for product and sales increase. This is the current timetable or projected timetable for the venture. We start with the business registration beginning in April, and followed by acquiring financing for the business, for the building expansion, equipment purchases, and raw materials purchases. We are looking at starting the operations on October 1st of this year. This is the breakdown of the total project cost. We have the pre-operating expenses, which include licenses, permits, and registration fees, training costs, transportation expenses, initial market efforts or promotion, trial production runs, which total to 13,300. We have a fixed capital investment for production tools, machinery and equipment, and furniture and fixtures, totaling to 20,000 pesos. And our working capital, which includes accounts receivable, raw materials inventory, finished goods inventory, and minimum cash balance, totaling 11,600 pesos. Therefore, we arrived at 45,500 pesos for the total project cost. For the profitability indices, in order to break even, we need to have sold 56 units or have a total monthly sales of 8,404 pesos and 3 cents. Our return on equity is at 54.68 or 55%, and the payback period is 2.5 years.